talking to people about Division 4, and they took me down for my excellent commentary, as the first people to start a lap is Goon and what's his name? Tom Putty. Tom Putty and Goon, not to be confused with Gooner. This Goon is just fun. Don't know, Wesley or DMX 50. I've spun there many times. I hate this track mostly because the setup is so awful to be fast. I think it's a track that's hop on board with Putty. Anyway, so really we have some high downforce corners, high downforce sport, and then you have enough straight to be like, let's run low downforce. But you can't run low downforce because otherwise you're throwing really fast corners. You're like, oh, what can I do? And then 99% you always hit the wrong one. That's what I did. Anyway, enough about my own grudges. We're not here to talk about that. We'll talk about Division 4. Excellent Division 4. With winner last week being Bob Roski, I'm pretty sure. Or was it Nailboy? I think it was Bob who won last race. Pre-season. So congrats to him. He'll be looking to make it 2 wins out of 2. And we'd love to see it. But Tom Putty comes across the line just at the first lap. And he won 30.2 is the time to beat. I don't know who else is coming across the line. It's not him, it's a Hackett. Who's going to go on that lap? It's Alpha Romeo of Hayward. He says a 29.5. That is 7 points faster. And then that's a hat of Askello's, a 30.3. And then it's a Red Bull of Goon. He sets his time at 152.9. Obviously we saw him spin, so we know that time is not as fastest. Then we have a AlphaTauri Milko, obviously, come on, Milko, and then little Mikey punches a time above that at 130.6, puts him P4, and then fastest, the 2 Alfa Romeos, that's Jordan going P1 with a 129.051, and then who did I miss out? Cassell put in his time, but that was slow time of 142, so I know he can go faster. And then Brandon in the Aston Martin has put in a 129.1, but to P2, closest on that. Rancy, he's coming across. He's coming towards the line now, as he's at 129.2. That puts him P3. I've also Rancy on many occasions, very fast driver. These 3 times very fast. I mean, all times are fast, but some faster than others. Anyway, who was that? Who did I just see? Someone moved into. Did they? Eskelos. He crosses the line. A 129.9. Very fast time. There's a Red Bull. So, Goon setting a much faster time this time around. It won 30.0. Obviously, as you guys can probably hear, my co-commentator's not here, but that's not unusual, as he was late last time. So keep watching, and then you'll find out if he comes along. It's like a special occasion, you know. We have special guests, but this time the special guest is the commentator that's supposed to be here on time. But we go. I'm the sensible commentator. I'm the down-to-earth commentator. He's the, I don't know, late one. Anyway, as we have Wazza going to start a lap. I'm on board with him for the entire lap, so you can actually get a feel for the Bahrain circuit. Near to where the World Cup is being hosted in Qatar, but I have no views on that World Cup. I just think it's a good place to watch football. It's been very good watching football every single day. Air-conditioned stadiums. Very good. Anyway, as Marta is now coming into sector 2 here, windy turns 6 and 7, then comes to turn 8, which is downhill, hairpin. I actually don't mind that corner. Don't get on the left side because those that massive curve will slow down. Horrendous corner this, I really don't like it. If you go too far right, your tyre clips that little curve, you spin out, do a pirouette and take out some drivers. That's what I did. And then you pound it down this straight with your low downforce or high downforce. You just clip the inside as wide as it does. One's really wide. I mean, you don't want to be scrubbing off too much speed when you're going for these corners, so that's why you want to abuse so much. But he sets a purple sector 2, so if you want to see what he does when he crosses the line. Good penultimate corner. As Hayward retires from the session, we won't get to see that because no cars going past. But that is out of the hairpin, and that is a not great place. But he will stay P4. 29.5 will remain his time as Wazza goes fastest with a 28.7. Woof! That's a good time. As the man himself, DTR Nailboy, #1 commentator on the scene, puts in a 28.9. He's one of 2 drivers to fit in a 128, but I'm sure as the session continues, everyone will be getting closer to a 128. And some drivers, probably, I don't think it's going to be a 127. I think Pole will be a 128.444. Yeah, that's going to be Pole. Anyway, who is on a lap? Well, yeah, Bog is not really on a lap anyway. Gillinet is on a lap. He's coming to the final corner. He is the final corner in 3rd gear, which is not what I would do, but who cares? Anyway, he comes across the line, goes P6 above Jay Hayward. Jay Hayward is plummeting now, he's climbing down at a time. 129.4, that is a good time in the Ferrari. Alpha Tauri comes across the line to start a time. Really, it's going to cross the line to set a time. A1 goes 3 places behind his teammate, a 129.5. And then Barry Borowski obviously pits because he can't set a time because he spun. Well, he doesn't want to set that time. And there's no point. Who else is on the lap? Jordan. He's going to come across the line and set. Is it faster? Is it slower? No, it's much slower. By about a minute. But now this is going to be his lap. We'll come back to him. We've got Mikey. He's not even on the lap. Why am I doing Mikey? He's Wazza. He's going into pits. Anyway, I'm speaking to you actually. It probably sounds horrific. Winter. He's on slow, but he will start on this lap now. As Melboy is going to go into pits. Alpha Tauri. I like this road, not even looking at the entire track, looking at the final corner. Tom Putty. #1 man to set a time. He's up by 3 times. This will put him 11. Oh, he just predicted it. P11 goes Tom Putty in the Alpha Tauri. As the Alpha, no, as the Aston Martins come across the line. Brandon, I don't know if he through. Well, he's starting a lap, and he's also starting a lap. Never mind. These guys are both starting laps. Dude, he's going to set a time. Does he get faster? He does? I don't know. Both Ferraris are going into pits. Randy's on a lap. Randy is obviously on a lap because I looked at him. I'm thirsty to the purple sector 1. Ooh, up by 1/10. This could be a good lap from him. Good traction out of the hairpin. Turn 8, I've actually revised the corners. This is turn 9, then this is turn 10. Horrific. Gets a little bit on the curve, it's going to slow down his exit. As it comes into turn 11, good, goes really. Well, actually, no, that's fine. Ooh, at least with the back end a little bit there. That's going to slow him down. I'm sure he will improve though, because that's only a small mistake. Does he take the inside curb? No, he doesn't. I think that's the faster way. If you don't take the inside curb on the penultimate turn on this track, you're faster. Came to my mind. But also, I just can't really feel the grip of the car. Oh, he takes a little bit too much curb, I think, on that final turn. As he now comes towards the line. Pole? No. He improves by about a 1/10 of a second, P3. And so does Hackett. Hackett improves as well. 2 places behind the teammate. This Aston Martin's looking good. But now obviously waiting for the only man that has not set a time, Bogorowski, as he's on the mighty slipstream to the Michelob train, Michelob car. But he's obviously, I think, going to start a lap. No, he's going to go to the pits most likely. Yeah. Well, he's going to start a lap. But anyway, we'll come back to him. Skelos is about to put in a fast lap. P6 above his teammate by, I don't know, 0.070. That's also in the Williams improves like by 6-ish tenths. P5 129.1, I think that is a decent time. But anyway, Skelos did set in a good time. He improved by 7 tenths of a second, putting in P7 above his teammate Rancy. Again, Dog Roscoe, here he goes. Let's see what kind of he sets on this track. A man of many skills, one being able to win in Belgium against faster drivers. It was a little bit off that corner. Gets good traction out of that corner. Finds it towards turn 11. Doesn't take any of the curb, good solid downshift. He doesn't run all the way out as some drivers, so it means you can get a faster entry into the corner he's in now. And then he takes some of that curb on the left. He does take a little bit of curb on the right, that might unsettle the car. I mean, you look like he's controlling the car fabulously at the moment. So I don't actually know what I'm on about. As Goon goes up 3 places, he's now in 12th and 29.6 for him. Hill, I don't know, maybe happy with that. As Bell comes across the line, he sets a 1:29.6, just above Goon by 14 thousandths of a second. I don't think he's going to get another run, but I can't see because of the yellow flag. So I don't know how long is left in the session, but I would assume around 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Oh, and he guesses it perfectly. As we ride on board with somebody who's on that lap, Rancy, penultimate corner. Twice it's good. He's going into pits, never mind. I think everyone that's in the pits will have time to come out and set a lap. So I'll be speaking my head off because everybody's going to come out and I'm going to have to commentate. Even though it's my job. Let's steal mode is the winner. So at the moment, we've got everyone set a time. Niccolo probably seems to set a faster time, a representative time. Waz is currently the starting. What am I even saying? Wazza is the fastest man in this lobby at the moment with provisional pole a 1:28.794. As everyone comes out of the pits now. Well, not everyone. 2 drivers coming out of pits. As Hellboy gets ready to start his lap. The train of cars behind him. Oh my, why Hellboy's actually starting a lap? He's a driver that I think will go for pole. He takes a little bit too much curve, I think, on that first turn. It messes up his exit onto the car. He's on the right hand side of the track, moves left, isn't maximising all of the track, which he could have, down to third, takes a lot of speed to the corner. He's backed off. Tactical thinking, can he go again? I didn't think it was a good lap from the moment he did the first corner, but Brandon, I don't know if he's on a good lap. Well, he's not. He's not on a good lap. Elliot, is he on a good lap? I don't know, I don't think so. No, he's going slow. He's putting on a good lap. I hope he is, because I'm trying to commentate. He's not! He's about a 4-minute lap, unheard of in Bahrain history. He's hoping to get into the top 10. Quinn is coming out, he's hoping to get into the top 10. Noko needs to not invalidate as he does a lap. But I think he's going to try and do this lap. Who else is on a lap? Escalos has just started one. Has he? No, I thought his thing just... whatever. He's also not on a great lap. Ha! Can't improve. Or is he going on a lap now? I think he's going on a lap now. Scasell is also on lap. Brandon is down with 10th in the first sector. Now boy's going to be going again. This tire's a little bit worn out. Scasell, who's starting what? Tell you what, I'm going to go on board, but I need to pick one lucky driver to go on board with. We'll go Tompo. First man to set a lap time, so watch him. As I know there'll be some absolutely great laps, but completely on board with me Alpha Tauri. I definitely don't have no favouritism towards the two Alpha Tauris. Alpha Tauri. As he comes into the ultimate turn, only up by half a tenth of a second. That will only get him no positions. He needs to improve by at least 3, and that is why unfortunately we're going to off him towards the front. No, but he's invalidated, so he will not be improving. Brandon goes P2 with 128.8. No, yeah, 8.851. Yeah, Jordan is on a lap. I don't know if he's up. Cassell is also plummeting down. Who's on their lap? I don't think Hackett's having too great of a lap. No, he's not. Skelos is having a good lap. Bolg will stay 13th, 12th, and Goon will stay 12th. Skelos is down on his lap. No! Goon is up on his lap by 0.5 of a second. Could this be a top 3 position for Gunnar here in the Ferrari? Oh, I think he's going to go to penultimate corner. Comes across the line. What did he set? A 128.9 P3 for Gunnar in Division 4. As Castell goes P3, never mind. And then it's Ramsey comes across the line. It's up. P6 for him, a 129, sneaks into the 128. Elliott goes up as well, P8 from him. Does Jordan go up? No, he enters the pits. That's unlucky for him. As no Mikey's coming across the line, he's up by 9 times. What can he do here? Oh. P15. I mean, he tried his hardest. Can't knock him for that. As Quinta, it will be the final drive on a lap. I'm so joking, I'm literally missing out on the fastest time on track. Fastest man on track, will he go faster? Nobody's being in for pole position right now. Can he go faster just to rub salt in the wounds of his fellow competitors? He can and will by going 2 tenths faster. 128.562 is pole position, 3 tenths faster than anyone else. Great lap from YSRB. Interesting race to say the least. But top 10 separated by 3-4 tenths of a second. Very, very close good here. I don't want to see a DRS round. I want to see lots of action, a lot of overtaking. But I'm scared that is what I might get. As we're going to go obviously to a break for you guys get to watch nothing. Because I need a drink. Because my throat is dry. No, don't worry guys, I've not left. But one thing I have noticed is, while watching back the stream, the audio is horrendously loud of cars. I seem to get quiet as I turn that down, but that's not what I want turning down. So we're just going to turn the master volume down to 3. And hopefully that works. Yeah. Cool, anyway. As the drivers selected their strategies, so we will go into the details, tyres. All the drivers starting on the mediums with a few hard started around and one soft down in 13th. That is a very unlucky number to some. I have not got food, but it is kind of a food. But you won't be hearing me eating it because nobody likes that. So don't worry. I'm trying to open it, but it's not fucking. Anyway. All of them weaving in unison. That is one hectic thing from the back to look at. So I will call out. So Braz obviously took pole. He started on the mediums. Brandon P2 by around 3/10 of a second. He starts the mediums. Cassell, who beat Gunnar to third, he's on the mediums. Gunnar, who's the motor, obviously, he starts on the mediums. Now in a good position on the mediums. The first hard runner, Rancy, in the Haas P6. Jordan looking to jump Rancy in P7. Really also in the hards, directly behind Rancy, his teammate. He and his teammate looking to score some good points. Hackett, also him and his teammate looking to score some good points. He's on the mediums. Eskelos on the mediums, followed by Hayward. Bog is disqualified and on the hards. Goons on the softs. Tom Putty is on the mediums. Mikey and Quinta is both disqualified. They are on Mikey on the hards, Quinta on the mediums, and then Mikko on the hards. As we have 5 red lights in the Bahrain Grand Prix. And away they go. They're released. This looks like it's a good start from Brandon there. It's going to get us alongside Wesley as they're 4 wide as a back go. So I'm going to have to go on board with somebody to get a better view because I don't want to look at that. As nobody's been spun, pushed wide a few people. As Cassell spins on his own accord, I think that is. As I don't know who side by side Hackett's looking to make a move on the inside of not Rancy, Jordan, but it's not working as Rancy now goes around the outside on him. They're going side by side into this corner. Hackett has to relinquish the position as Milko's made up 3 places. We're going to turn this on. And Mikey's made it 4, so a good start from him on the hard tyre. Unexpected. Brandon takes the lead though off the start, so I did see White not getting the best of starts. He's lucky not to have lost more positions there. As Quinta gets in front of Cassell. Eskelos seems to have got past Quinta, or was that Bog getting past Eskelos? I don't know. All the drivers seem to have got through cleanly, except from Cassell, who is a little incident. But Hayward's looking to make a move on Tom Putty. In fact, no, he's not, as he drops massively. But little Mikey and Goon going to the penultimate corner. Mikey's trying to go find the pace for a switchback, but just ended up rear-ending Goon. As now we get to see he's got the straight line speed of an overtake at the back of the. Oh no, there isn't. This is pitting. The only person with damage seems to be a Eskelos, which I see is a good conversion rate, 1 out of 17 instead of a no one DNFing for the first time for a Bahrain start. As Hayward gets past Brilliant there. That moves Hayward into P9. Brilliant not having the best of starts. 2 places lost. He's just got to try to keep his head in the game and not spin. Oh, I hate that bit on the left. You know what I mean? Obviously it's helpful, but like, it really gets in the way. Oh, it's just to go wide there. Hayward. As I think the AlphaTauri broke a bit too early for his liking. As the Red Bull thinks about making a move behind. Hold on. Where's the rebel? Player? It was. He's was this Quinter on the softs, I think, or was it Goon? One of them. Oh, it was Goon, I think. This is Goon. Trying to find the pace to make a move on Reliant, and he is. That's 3 places lost for Reliant now. Good move there, making positions up as he should be doing on the hard. As Nelbo seems to be closer to Wazza on lap 3. So a bit of a grid, a bit of a gap has started to form in the middle with Aranci and Hackett, and a massive train of cars from Putty down. Ooh. I think Wazza making a mistake there, maybe running not the best race setup as Brandon's pulled 2.3 seconds on him now. As Hayward is placed on. Oh no, he's gone wide again. Oh, there's a. That could just be a disconnected wheel, or controller, or because he seems to have drifted very slowly off into the barriers here. As he gets back onto the track. Oh, but Hayward's trying to get past Goon, but I don't think it was. These soft tyres really allowing Goon to make up those places. There's Gooner, P4, held position, is now under threat from Jordan, but he's got DRS, so he's fine, shouldn't be getting attacked here. Have to wait and see what happens between Nelboy and Wazza. As Borgorowski has been overtaken by Quinter. Oh, Casel's closing in here now as well. Should go on the back with Quinter. No, okay, no, it's really not working. I was supposed to be doing that. But Borgorowski keeps the position ahead of Casel here. As side by side, they're into the hairpin, out of the hairpin. Goon's in front. These soft tyres really are making up the places now, but we have to wait and see if Tom Putty catches with DRS. Don't think he does. Oh, is Hayward's through? No, the switchback from Putty means he's keeping that place. As Cassell looking to make the move on Bog soon. Knows he's on the faster tyres. Will he do it down this straight? I think he's going to wait for DRS. He does so. As oh no, he's itchingly close to Wazza now. Using DRS, ERS is the chance he's looking for. He needs to go hard into the braking zone, decides not to. As Hayward's overtaking Putty around the outside, but he goes wide. Does this mean it's side by side? No. Hayward, Putty's sensible and does not go side by side. Cassell finally makes that move on Bog. He must have done it down the back straight while I was switching to the front. As Reliant is trying to make a move on Putty into turn 10. Iffy braking zone. Jordan close on the back of Gooner. Only lap 5 though, so I think the pit window is around lap 8, 10 for the mediums. Have to wait and see. As Reliant bit of pack, in the leather pack, on the hard tyre. Looking to do the alternate strap to everyone else. Lost 2 positions off the start. Sitting quite comfortably behind Putty. Actually doesn't want to be behind Putty, so that's why he can go down the inside in turn 1. See if we can get on board with Mikey to watch this, as that's a good move. Just praising Aurelia for having a nice safe race, makes a safe and clean overtake. I praised Putty in that as well, for being clean with Aurelia. As Cassell is going to want to be clean with the Red Bull in front of him, which is Quinta. Seems to be only 2 tenths behind after having that unlucky spin from P3. He's going to be looking to make up some places. As Mikey, as I switched to him, unfortunately clips that curb that I was on about in turn 10, almost spins the car, catches it luckily. It's one way to heat the tyres up, and now he's got a train of cars wanting to make up the positions. Let's see if he can keep DRS on Putty towards the back straight, otherwise he's, the main straight, otherwise he's going to be a bit like, what is it? A fish in a barrel. Yeah. Oh, he's close. He's going to have to use, yeah, he's using ERS, but I think Putty isn't. Putty's just running a lower downforce setup. Mikey will not get DRS, but he's almost a second in front of, yeah, they don't get DRS. Anyway, that's a bit, that's a bit annoying. I will into some overtakes. As I say that, Quinta and Milko going at it, while Cassell just watches patiently, very biding his time to make his move. Oh, down the inside goes Quinta there. Oh, little wheel banging. Surely can't go side to side into here. No, I think Putty's trying to get a better exit. He can't. So Quinta stays ahead. No, makes the move on Milko. As Hayward's closing, and Goon, as those soft tyres were going to start to drop off rapidly. Soft hard may be an option for him. That's massive gaps now that I look at it. If you look at the little map, there's a massive gap between P5 and P7, with Rancy sat in the middle. As Hayward makes the move down the main straight, Goon just lets it happen as he knows he's on the slower soft tyre, probably going to pit soon. Cassell gets past Milko into the braking zone. That's P13 for him. He's slowly making his way up. His next target is looking to be winner. I want to say Quinta. As Putty and Tom are going at it now. This is probably a horrific angle, as I think Mikey's getting past Tom. I didn't really see. Ooh, where's Putty? Yeah, Putty is now behind Mikey, as Mikey's looking to make up for a poor qualifying. Goon was closing, but Cassell is closing on Quinta. Yes, he's going to get past now. So I do think they'll pit around like 12, probably. What does that leave them? 16, 17 laps to do on the hards? Maybe, yeah, somewhere like lap 12. Early pit stops maybe now, but I think for Goon, he's going to pit now. Would be the smart choice. Yeah, he does so. As the know what happened there. I think Hayward no, Jordan must have just had a bit of an incident. It's Quinta and they're going side by side. Oh, they're still side by side. Oh god, Milka gets in front eventually. These drivers not willing to give it up here. Quinta cedes the position. Both low on ERS now. Cassell full tank, looking to chase after Putty, who's right behind Mikey here. Mikey on the hards though. There you go, everyone doing 8 laps. It's pitting around 12. Let's see if Putty can make the move down the main straight. I thought you were. So here he goes. This is his move now. Never mind. Wazza gets in front of Thingy. But Putty is going for the move now into the braking zone. Perfect move down the inside. Can Mikey get the switch back? Doesn't look like it. But Mikey's going to have the DTR fight? He does. Mikey's definitely going to fight this back into the turn 4. And he does down the inside. 3-second time penalty for Guna. That's really unfortunate. As Mikey gains the place back? Yes, gains the place back. That's good fighting from them. Oh, you got a flag in sector 2. Hayward's round. Must have gotten those curbs. Very unlucky. He's going to join just behind Cassell, who's in an eager race to catch Putty, and he has. With DRS, this might be a quick overtake. Jordan's close on the back of Guna. That'll probably develop on the main straight. Wazza gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not looking to be good. As Wazza has dropped. Nelboy is now in front of Wazza finally after 9 laps of following. As Cassell's dropped a bit here. 4.5 temps, 4-ish temps to Tom. As Jordan makes the move on Guna. Yeah, or was Guna trying to overtake? I think it was Jordan making the move on Guna. Yes. As Cassell does overtake Putty. No, Mill could go in front of both of them. No, Tom's in the pits, that's why. Yellow flag. Goons just spun it, I think. As Putty manages to overtake Hayward in the pit. As Wazza looking to get back the place taken from him. And these top 10 lap old mediums. A lot of people struggling for grip here, as Bogrovsky has. I just think Milk got all out of shape there. Bog passes him, it's P11 for him. Wazza is nowhere near Nelboy coming onto the straight now. Decides to stay out. As Jordan pits. Cassell pits as well, who'll be on hards. Borowski does not pit, he's on the hards though. as Jordan to warmly starts on the straight is swerving. I just thought he was close to bog on the exit, but I think he's going to lose some time here with cold tyres. Wazza looking to see if he can keep DRS or keep close to Wazza in this final sector, which he doesn't seem to be able to do. But for some reason he can't, he just gains. Must have just a very fast straight line setup. Milka gets past Jordan. Jordan should get past on his warmer, newer hards though. Nailboy first to pit. P13, I think that's a good decision. I think he's going to be faster on a few laps than Wazza and Guna. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch Brandon though, as Nailboy's in the pits now. Jordan is getting the pace back off Milko with DRS. So that's P10 1.4 Jordan, as Nailboy and Bog are close to each other. Reminds me of Belgium, but instead there's a P1, P2 there, P8 and P9 now. Bog still yet to pit on the 12 lap old hards. He's going to see if he can go a bit longer, maybe I think lap, I want to say 19. But let's see who is close on track. 4 tenths obviously between these guys, and now swap positions. I think Hayward wants to make a move on a certain Williams car, even if Cassell has the newer tyres by 1 lap. Now we're still trying to warm up those tyres on the main straight, swerving a lot. But Hayward, will he catch? Wazza now leads the race as Brandon, and Naguna now leads the race as Brandon and Wazza pits. Ramsey also moves up into P2 with those two pitting. So does Velliot. So does Mikey. But Hayward just cannot catch Cassell here. Let's see if we can get in the DRS. Quinta is just gonna overtake Wazza. I think it's Wazza's on the old. Oh no, never mind, DTR. Nailboy has other ideas. Oh, Quinton's trying to go around the outside and he cannot make it stick. Hayward doesn't catch Cassell, but he's gonna to do the move on the second straight, gets a 3-second time penalty, unfortunately. Doesn't go for the dive. Nailboy is in front of Quinta, as is about to be in front of Wazza. If you're gonna stick around turn 10. Oh yes, let it go, and that causes Quinta to go off, but then he gets through as Wazza goes slow on the exit. This means Jordan can catch up a few places. On the inside of Bogrovsky here, it takes a lot of curb. Close to contact, I think, but Jordan makes the move stick. As Gunnar now pits, the last of the medium runners to pit. That's life. We sort of Quinta down here. I'm sure he will pit. Probably this up. As Gunnar now falls back into his place of, I think it was 5th-ish. We'll see where he comes out. As Quinta is the last one to pit. Everyone should be on the hards as of now. Gunnar falls back into 6th, 7th. Oh, this is going to be not too good for Gunnar. As... oh no, Wes is off. I don't know where that happened. He must have just lost it. Turn 1, spun off, I just didn't see him drop. As Tom Potty gets in front of Quinta, as Jordan does get in front of Gunas on the cold, hard tyre. Bogrovsky's probably going to be looking to do the same. Tough coming out when you've got rapid people behind you and you're on cold tyres. All the way down to first gear there for Bogrovsky. As Milko is right behind him. And so is Wazza actually. But from Wazza to Cassell, a 10-second gap has formed. Oh! As Wazza goes into Milko, but I think the curb stays in there as he bottoms out on the curb and slides. That is questionable. We'll have to see what the outcome is. Ooh, as massive gaps up front. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 6 seconds. 4 seconds, 6 seconds. As Rancy, he's probably wishing he could do the entire race. And these hards phenomenal pace to have 6 seconds over everyone. But Nellboy, realistically, no, Brandon's still leading by 3 seconds. He's got 12 seconds to Rancy. Pit stop's 22 seconds. So I think Rancy will fall into the cat around Wazza, Milko maybe. Praying for a safety car now, Wazza, Mikey and Relly, and he might just get it. Goons off. But no damage, come back onto the track, no safety car. I'll be stunned if this race finishes with no safety car. As Wazza gets past Milko. Oh, Milko still get to pit. So is Bogrovsky. Rancy increasing his lead to over Relia, and he's faster than I think what is the I don't really want to check. I don't want to miss any action, but I would like to see the pacing as I say that Wazza spins into the wall. Oh, the penultimate turn, he doesn't go into the pits, but Cassell is going to be looking to make a position as he sets fastest lap down the inside. He's gonna go for it. He does go for it. Oh, he takes a bit of the curb, so it's going to allow Wazza to get a good run onto the back straight. I think he's still got DRS, though he does, so he's going to blast past here. As Cassell takes the place from Wazza. Wazza unfortunately had a bit of an incident in the final corner. As now everyone's almost separated by a second. There's going to be a massive DRS train. The only people with DRS are the people I'm not on board with now. And the Skelos. And I think Brandon's tuning into some DRS up front. 1.4 to Mikey. As just thinking how great it would have been to have Jug here. As Rancy pits now, he'll be see where he comes out. He has a good stop or not. So does Reliot. Little Mikey stays out, so Little Mikey will be leading the race. Medium tyre for 11 laps. Hopefully that was just lag from me, because that looked like a very poor stop from Rancy. As Rancy's gonna come out P7. What is up with the camera angle with Rancy? Rancy is not having. Oh, there we go. Finally, it came back. He's just in front of Barry Bogrovsky. I think Bog's gonna make the move. In the distance, we can see cars battling it out. Wazza and Cassell in the background, side by side, I think it was. As Hayward's on the inside of Cassell, and they're still right outside. No, too wide. No, they've gone into single file through here. No, they can't go too wide. But this train of cars very competitive. Wazza, Relic, Cassell And Hayward. Tom Pye gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, as Hayward ruins his race, so does Wazza. Hitting the curb. I was stuck in neutral for a second there. Hayward joins the track. Cassell now is free to chase down Vreliot on his own for his final points position. Oh no, for 2-point position. Oh, it's almost a penalty there for. Oh, he goes into pits. I was going to say spun. Mikey spun, he didn't. As Guna moves into P4, so that moves everyone up a position. I think Rancy's going to pass him as well, yep. Oh, Milka gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Bogorowski waiting for a safety car now. With 18 laps on the hard, he wishes he could just go to the end. As Guna now has DRS on his fellow Italian, fellow Italian Alpha Tauri. Oh, guess what, on the curbs, doesn't spin though. Skelos also hasn't pitted actually now I look at the tyres. I don't know if he's sat on the mediums and he can go the whole way. Yellow flag. Goons spun. And someone else did, but I don't know who. Let's go back on board with Guna, as he is the only man on track to have DRS. And he's going to get that sweet 16 kilometers per hour advantage as he goes down here. I don't think he's in any sort of range to make an overtake. No, thinks about a dive bomb, pulls back into there. Space behind. Oh, but he sees the flash and he will know that Jordan is running low on ERS. Maybe going to try to seize on that. Pushing just a little bit harder through the tyres. As everyone is excuse me. Everyone is outside of 1 second, so it's actually not a DRS train. But there's no overtakes due to the fact that... Oh no, Milko's just in the DRS of Quinta. Oh, as Milko spun into the wards, he rejoins the track, but I think Scots saw him from a while. Oh, but apparently a legal position, yellow undertaking over yellow flags. Not allowed, but don't know if the Skelos saw that. As Hayward's now in the DRS of Putty. And Guna is ever so slowly closing in on Jordan. 9 laps remaining in the Bahrain, in the Sakhir Grand Prix actually. As a few drivers have suddenly fell into the DRS, and Reliot has got in the DRS of Bogrovsky, Guna is in the DRS of Jordan, Hayward's in the DRS of Putty, and the Skelos is in the DRS of Milko now. I think this is the closest battle on track. Guna on the straight. Oh no, that's Reliot making a move on Bogrovsky. I can flick back to Hayward, who's also making a move on Putty. Both on 3-second time penalties, but nobody close behind them. Threatening that only Quinta. 4.8. Stops everyone having one stop except for one man who has yet to stop. Bogrovsky's still waiting for the safety car. Will drop like a stone once this he pits, probably going to around P14. DRS. Cassell, there we go. got a pit now. I think Borghi's gonna be too slow if he doesn't pit now. I can guarantee you he's gonna pit, and there will be a safety car. Just very unlucky. Tried the strat, waiting for that safety car. Always gonna benefit, but just never pulled it off. Well, it never came. He probably executed the strat perfectly, but he's gonna not pit now. Decides to stay out. I'm just hoping, praying there it comes. As Skelos is gonna try and make a move. Sees Milko blinking, might want to dump the ERS and see if he can go for a move. 8 tenths on one straight. Not unheard of. He's not using ERS though. Don't know how much he's gaining by though. Doesn't seem to be a lot. Oh, is he taking a bit too much curve the first turn, and he's almost out of DRS from Milko. It's because Cell wants to get past Bogorowski, I think. It's just a bit. As I don't think Bog's going to fight this move. Cassell now P7 after his spin at the start. As Skelos has lost the DRS on Milko now. Now Bogorowski's going to have to pit, I think. Oh, there's so much ERS for Gunnar. I think he's just going to wait until the last few laps and just try and dump it. As Gunnar is close though. 7 tenths. Looking for the podium spot here. But he does have a 3 second, and Ramsey is less than 3 seconds behind. As Bogorowski's clawed back into the DRS of Cassell. That's good for him and his Alex Albon strategy. As the Skelos pits for softs, can go for fastest lap. Ooh, is Hayward Jordan's gone really deep there. Allows Gunnar to get a good run. He's just clinging on to DRS. I think Jordan using, or he's got a lot of straight line speed, I think, Jordan, and that's why Gunnar catches in this section. So let's see if we can catch up. See, it's gonna, I think the gap's gonna grow. So he needs to stay in the slipstream, Gunnar, to overtake him. Slightly misses the corner though. Not the best exit. See how much he's going to gain with DRS. 5 laps left in the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's getting close and getting close. Has to have a really good turn 1, turn 2. You might just get that. It's going to be close. He decides to Bogorowski finally decides to pit onto the soft tyre, showing that the hard soft does work. But it drops him down all the way to P13, maybe even P14. But really, it's just no one has DRS except from Gunnar, who's just keeping it the entire race, really saving up his battery as well. 54%, looking to go all out on this last lap. And once he gets to lap 27, I don't think there could be a safety car anymore as well, or to lap 26, I'm not sure. So the safety car was going to happen in this race, it needs to happen soon. Oh, as Gunnar's got a good, close a good amount of time to Jordan. Let's see if he can do it now. He's decided to do it now. He's using the ERS to go past. in the stop juicing. It's kept about 30 goons in front now. He's on for a podium. Great overtake turn 1, just saving up that battery slow, keeping in the DRS, and now he's dumping the RS now to try to stay ahead and try to get out of the DRS, but I don't think he's going to be able to get out of the DRS. I think he's just got to make the most of the corners, and I hope Jordan just messes up. As Relia has the fastest lap actually at the moment. Someone might want tyres. There we go. As the bottom 4 are on softs, and a few medium runners started around Ramsey P5, it's good to mention. Relia P6 as well. Obviously people that are having a loading break and I haven't talked about at all is probably Hackett. I haven't actually mentioned Hackett at all. Being at the back, just unfortunate race. But also someone who's having a lonely race is Brandon. Brandon just not. I didn't even have to talk about Brandon. I said his name once when we pitted and we had the pit stops. That was it. Has never dropped that P1. Very dominant. Good start. No boy, just unfortunately what wasn't the races. I know, wasn't it Wazza they got pole? Yeah, it was Wazza. So Wazza just wasn't at the races. Now boy was, seized the opportunity to take over Wazza, did, and now he's running P2, trying to chase after Brandon, but he just can't really catch him. Guna just forgot how the 3-second time penalty, so he's not actually in the clear yet. He needs to gain 2 more seconds in these laps. Hopefully Ramsey can put some pressure on Jordan for him. As Ramsey is on the quicker tyre, we'll have to see what happens. Oh no, Ramsey just has too much on. As little Mikey is very close to like a Cassell. I think, oh, little Mikey on the mediums. The faster tyre. Goon now sets the fastest lap at 1:31.0. Not getting a point for it though, because he's not inside the top 10. Whoa, I don't know, a bit iffy move from little Mikey there. This is bringing Wazza right back into the move, as Cassell can take the position back from little Mikey. But little Mikey is going for the move down the back straight. An odd place for an overtake because they're gonna get DRS, but maybe he thinks he can keep this place. Maybe he thinks his teammate is gonna box in Cassell, but no, Cassell dumping DRS. He's not actually dumping DRS. Mikey's getting ahead. Waz is trying to overtake Cassell now, and it works. Both Mercedes get past Cassell. Or do they? One for the stewards to have a look at again. Luckily I got a view here so I can give that perspective. Let's see what happens. It's Jordan now. 6/10 away from Guna. I don't think he's going to make a move. I think he's going to wait to get that podium through the penalty system. As I think we'll stay on board with these guys for the last remaining laps. I don't think anyone else is as close as these guys. I don't think, I know. Will Cassell catch? I don't think so. But Waz actually doesn't have DRS, so maybe swings to the right hand side. but Casel's in front. Wazza tries to go in the long way round. Can't make that work. Oh, I think it's a little slippery. He's going to see if he can... Oh no, Casel's got DRS now, so it means Wazza is going to have to wait. Wazza's teammate's really not doing him any favours right now. Oh, is Wazza tyres slipping through turns 5 and 6. As Wazza unfortunately spins, as Haywood gets past him actually. As Cassell is now making the move on little Mikey, which I didn't actually expect because Mikey was so far in front. Oh, bit dangerous move there to try and make a move, Cassell. But maybe he's going to be able to do it as now it's the last lap, but it's not these guys' last lap, it's Brendan's last lap of this race as Nelboy's closed the gap to 1.6, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch Brandon. As Skelos gets past Bogrovsky, Bog and P16, unfortunately the alternative strat just did not work out for him. But because one last lap to see who is P8. It's quite a close battle. Would have thought Mikey was long and gone, high and dry with his mediums, but no. Cassell's hung on ever since ever since his spin. Can't talk. Does he get good exit out of turn 10? Doesn't spin. Mikey pulls left. Oh, but they're not as close as I would have hoped. And Cassell runs out of fuel just to put on the... Oh, that's so unfortunate. Nelboy, a 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That is questionable. I haven't seen that before. As Haywood comes up to the stricken Cassell. Maybe Cassell gets a place. No, Wesley goes past him as well. So demoralising with low fuel. As Nelboy gets a 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That is questionable. Means Gooner gets a podium, but I think that 20-second time penalty will be taken off. So DTR Nelboy should get the P2. As Tom Putty comes across the line. Milko comes across the line. Goon's going to come across the line. And then Skelos and Hackett, who are still halfway around the track. That's very odd though. I haven't seen how Nell got a 20-second time penalty. It was a good race, man, Ron. But your race winner, Brandon 999. Brandon with the double N. 999 takes. I don't know if this is his first DTR win. I would assume not. He takes the top step of the podium, followed by, I think it should be Nelboy, but in this case, it's Jordan P2 and Gooner P3. With the podium, your driver of the day, Little Mikey, who had a very poor qualifying and had a good race with many a driver. So now we get to watch Brandon walk onto the podium with all his what am I saying? With his fellow drivers. Also, not that every single podium looks the same. The British driver takes the first win of Season 4. No, Season 5, Division 4. Hopefully, my co-commentator would have done a much better job at entertaining you and me, and then all of us, and it would have been great. So we can blame No Joke for this qualifying. I'm just sorry it's not the best. But it was a delight to watch. There most likely won't be any interviews with the drivers, unfortunately, just due to the fact that that's a dual MX-50 and Jug thing to do. So yeah. But yes, Lil Mikey deserves driver of the day. Making up, getting 8 places. Yeah, it's a good race. Things are a bit unfortunate that now it's got a 20-second time penalty out of nowhere, so we'll have to see what happens to that. I assume we'll get removed because it's just a glitch. But yes, congratulations to Brandon, Jordan and Guna. So it's Rancy with a P4 if it stands. That's great for him and constructors. And I will see you all next Wednesday in China, the land of the rising sun. That is not it. That is Japan. China is the country with the longest, greatest wall. I will see all you dudes in the next video.